Good evening. First at 6, police avoiding discharge. 3 Milwaukee police officers quit the force with their jobs on the line. All 3 were facing accusations of wrongdoing and documented encounters with the community.
We wanted to know what the department owes them if they resign versus if they're fired or discharged. Lauren Linder has that answer.
Those 3 Milwaukee police officers under internal investigation may still get some benefits even after resigning. Body camera video from June 30th shows officers Eric Ratzman and Eric Fitzgerald roughing up a robbery suspect on the city's south side.
Stop resisting. Give me your arm. Give me your arm. Give me your arm.
Put your hands behind your back.
Get your hand behind your back.
Yeah.
Get your hand.
An internal investigation eventually resulted in 5 charges against Ratzman and 4 against Fitzgerald, including lying on a police report. But hours before the men were to be served discharge papers, they resigned from the department. On Tuesday, another resignation from Officer Michael Mattioli after he pled not guilty in the off-duty chokehold death of Joel ACEVEDO from April.
He should have been fired from day one. That's how I feel about it. He should have never been paid all this time.
These 2 cases pose the question, what are officers entitled to when they resign? And would that be the same case if they were fired? Jim Palmer is the executive director for the Wisconsin Professional Police Association.
As a police officer or any public employee for that matter, when you resign or you're terminated, you are entitled to certain benefits that you've earned or accrued over the course of your employment.
That means all of the officers are eligible to be reimbursed for their pension contributions and what they have earned during their employment with the department. And if they reach retirement age, they could also qualify for an annuity. Palmer says this applies even if you're charged with a serious felony and convicted.
They wouldn't resign unless there's a benefit to them, and that otherwise they'd stand and face the administrative procedure and try to beat it.
Attorney Flint Taylor has been fighting police brutality cases in the Chicago-Milwaukee area for decades. He says when an officer decides to resign, it's to protect their interests.
When they resign before firing, they're trying to avoid, number one, being fired and the negative ramifications that has on their job record going forward if they want to get a job in another police department.
State law does require officers to be registered with the Department of Justice if they resign while under investigation for misconduct. That information is accessible to other agencies, but they have to look for it. Reporting outside the Milwaukee Police Department, Lauren Linder, TMJ4 News.